Hello there and welcome back to Pallegney. It's a slightly windy September morning here. You can feel the wind blowing on my skin as we speak. We are in the middle of harvest season, and today I'm planning on making up some of our negative cash balance by completing a couple of contracts for our lovely neighbours. And then we're going to collect the bales off of our own field over here, our wheat field. And we're going to do some liming on all three of our fields. And then I believe we can plant wheat this month. Let's check our calendar. Correct. So we're going to plant wheat in two of our fields, one over here on the left and the one straight ahead of us there. And that will give us enough feed next harvest to get some more chickens. And I think that should see us through today. So, let's get started. Let's jump into our menu and let's see what contracts are available. So, if we remember from last time, let's get the contract details up here. We have completed 5 jobs for Noah here, so we can borrow equipment to do any baling contracts he has. Let's see what he has. He's got 2 different baling contracts, 3 baling contracts. He's got 3 baling contracts there, so that's an option, some baling contracts. We have some harvesting contracts here. So let's see what we have for harvesting. We have some sorghum in field 3 to take to the grain mill. We could complete that for Noah. We have carrots there, which we can't do. We have parsnip, which we can't do. And parsnip there, which we can't do. So I think what I'm going to do, because we already have sorghum in our grain mill and the excess harvest that we get in addition to the contract from this job will go towards our flour production, which will then go into bread. I'm going to take this contract and then let's take a look at which baling contracts we should do. 94, and let's make sure we borrow the items for this. And then 97. No space for contract bills. Okay, so we'll take that afterwards. We'll do 94 first. But before we do that, let's jump in our harvester and go take care of field 3. Wait, quick hop over the fence. And let's get moving. A short trip over to field 3. I don't think we've been over in that direction before, so be nice to see a new part of the map. Okay, let's park over here. Spin ourselves around. And we'll start harvesting this field. I will see you back over at the farm once we're done. Okay, a quick break in the time lapse here while we empty the harvester for the third time. I did try and automate the harvester while I went and collected the truck the first time it was full. However, I don't have enough money, so having to do this field all by myself, completely manually. That's okay though. We are nearing completion, and I think what I'll do, I'm going to have to take a load back to the farm, so I'm just going to take this load back to the farm right now before I continue with the harvester. I'm going to have to do it anyway because this is almost full. It can take another 3,000 litres I think. And I'm actually just going to take a quick shortcut down here. Oops, that's not my field. That is my mistake. I actually thought that was my field, so there you go. Crop destruction penalty in action. I thought that was my field that I harvested sorghum from. It's this field here. Yes, this is the one that I harvested sorghum from, so I can drive across this field. Okay. Let's continue. And I will resume the time lapse. And I will see you again very soon. Okay, we are almost done with this field. Just got one little straggly strip to harvest to make it complete, and we are approaching our 5th harvester load, so almost 50,000 litres. Don't quite think it will get to 10,000 in the harvester this time around, but almost 50,000 litres here. So I'd be interested to see how much sorghum that leaves me left once the contract is complete. Obviously I won't be making any additional income directly from it because it will be going straight into our grain mill to produce extra flour. And then we can look at the mowing contract. I'm definitely happy I wasn't able to accept that second mowing contract at the beginning of the day because this has taken me way longer than I thought it would, and I would imagine the mowing contract is going to take a similar amount of time. So if we'd have had 2 mowing contracts to do, we wouldn't have had time to tend to our own fields. I am debating whether or not to take care of our own field before we do the mowing contract. I don't remember how much this contract was worth, so we'll see how much it's worth first. And we might take care of our own fields before we do the mowing contract. Definitely want to get that wheat drilled into the ground today. because that's important for our chickens. So let's take a look when we get back to the farm. We'll decide which approach is best. We're unloaded, and we'll put our trailer away. So let's take a look in our... Well, let's first of all collect the contract. So 7,000 euros. That's a nice reward. And then how much extra sorghum did we get? 4,000 litres. So let's activate our flour production out of that. Alright, so let's go and take care of the mowing. Now, as I said, I'm going to be using a worker for this. Let's go over to see what tools we have here. So we have that mower, that front mower, that rear mower. I don't know what this tractor is. It's definitely not the monstrous machine that we've been driving, that's for sure. But then, as we've already established, our tractor is way overkill for our farming operation right now. We just got it on a very good discount. Let's head over there. What kind of... Okay, so I feel like this is going to take a lot longer than I would like it to, because those bale collectors are very difficult to handle. Alright, so this is the field that we are taking care of. It's not too big actually, so let's see. Yeah, it's not a huge field. So I haven't done mowing for a while since I last played Farming Simulator, so this might take a little bit of getting used to. Let's unfold that. Get the... Okay, so that moves it left and right. Let's see what we have here. We can unfold this. And what can we do with this? So that can move from left to right. So if I move, that's lowering that and activating it, and then the rear one can go out to the side, and that way we can get the most done. Oh, we have to, of course, lower the other one. That helps. Oh, it's not... It's, you have to turn it on. There you go, tip of the day. You have to turn it on and lower it. Who knew? Not me, clearly. Alright, let's do a lap of the headland, and then we'll hand this piece over to the worker while we go collect our tractor. Well, that was an absolute nightmare. It was the worst baling job I've ever had to do. The tools really weren't up to the job. There was no tedder. I had to lease one from the store. The bale grabs were terrible. I ended up using my own tools. I ended up even taking my forklift over there, and it was just absolutely painful to watch. So, tip for the episode: if you see a baling job that includes those manual bale handlers as equipment you can borrow, don't ever borrow the equipment. Ensure you have your own tools to complete the job, including a tedder to dry the grass, baler, a way to scoop the bales up off of the field and deliver them to their destination. Unless, of course, you like self-torture, then feel free to use the supplied equipment. Anyways, I've completed the job, I've collected my contract money, and I have 4 bales left over. So I'm going to park my trailer over here, and our next job is to grab the spreader, switch out the fertilizer for the lime, and take care of liming our fields. According to my research, the first liming on each field takes up a considerable amount of lime. However, once you've limed it once, subsequent passes shouldn't be as resource heavy. So we'll take a look at that. I can't actually tell whether it's using the same amount or whether it's not. Still looks like it's going down pretty quickly to me. I could be mistaken though. Maybe you can let me know. How does precision farming affect the amount of lime you use? Okay, I'm going to finish off this field and then I will lime our other 2 fields, and I'll see you back here when I'm done. Half a tank on a single pass there. That's a lot of lime. I think we're going to need to get a bigger spreader very soon. Let's add it to the list of all of the other things we need. Okay, let's get this final pass done. Hope that I managed to get that little piece there with the last swing round. And then let's put it down to its minimal working width, and we'll just grab this little piece at the end here. I really want the optimal yield for the spelt that we end up putting in here. I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. Okay, that's this field done. I'll put the spreader away. Actually, what I'll do is I'll dump the lime because we don't need that again this season. And I'll pick up the fertilizer just before we pack the spreader away. Okay. Let's put the spreader over here. And we'll grab our drill. Selecting the seed, so we are planting wheat. Make sure we get the right one. Don't want any accidents there. Alright, let's unfold our seeder. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll go around the headland of this field and get this field done. Then I'll let a worker loose on the other field while I roll this field. By the time I'm done rolling, the worker should be done seeding the other field, and then I can get that one rolled as well. And we'll get that 5% yield bonus from rolling. Okay, I will be back with you soon. Okay, so we are almost done with this field, and thinking while I've been doing this field about the AI worker to seed the other field while I roll this one, and then I realised that's not an option because I don't have another tractor for the AI worker to use. So I am going to be flying solo for the rest of the seeding and rolling as well. Let's get this second field done. Okay, we are almost done drilling our 2 wheat fields so that we can expand our chickens next year. Just got this one last pass to do. What I think I'm going to do is end the episode once I've finished this field, and I will roll the fields off camera. It's getting dark, as you can see, and a video of me driving around a dark field probably won't be that interesting, so I will spare you from that. You'll come back next month with nice freshly rolled fields, and you didn't have to suffer while they were being rolled. So I think we'll leave it there for this episode. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying following along here in Pallegney, and I do hope you'll return for the next episode. Bye for now.